Okay. Will Ben please come up to the front?
Eagle Scout is the highest achievement of rank attainable in the Scouts BSA program of the Boy Scouts of America. Not every Scout will earn this rank. Since its inception in 1911, less than 4% of Scouts have earned the rank of Eagle. The Scout must progress through 6 ranks: Scout, Tenderfoot, Second Class, First Class, Star, Life, and then they are eligible for Eagle. Through their time in scouting, a Scout will fulfill requirements in the area of leadership, service, outdoor skills, and tenure. Of the 138 merit badges available, they must earn a total of 21 of those. 13 are required merit badges, such as first aid, citizenship in the community, communication, cooking, personal fitness, personal management, camping, and family life, to name just a few. The other 8 are elective merit badges of their choice. Lastly, they are also required to lead a service project in their community, aptly named the Eagle Scout Service. This project is an accumulation of the skills learned along their path toward Eagle. This hard-earned rank has become widely recognized, both outside of scouting, as a mark of distinction.
Will Ron please come to the front?
Welcome. My name is Ron Lemie. I'm the Scoutmaster for Troop 182, and I'm going to go a little bit over the introduction of Levi and Ashton. I've had the privilege to know and watch Levi and Ashton for almost 10 years through Cub Scouts and through Scouts BSA. I had the honor to coach a soccer team with both Levi and Ashton on the team as players. I've seen them provide hours and hours of service in the community, show tons of leadership throughout their scouting career, even in the most trying times when most of us would probably quit. I lost one. There it is. Oh, this is what it reminds me of. The young men you see here today are they are really a reflection of the values we strive to instill in scouting. They're our future. 5 years ago, I wasn't completely sure they would earn the scout rank, let alone become Eagle Scouts. There have been times when I've had to compare my reality with theirs and wonder if we're on the same planet. Ashton was the Cub Scout that never sat at the table at a Cub Scout meeting. He was busy doing laps around the gym, encouraging scouts like Levi to do the same. I've been there when they've felt like, felt like quitting scouts. I've been there when they've been mentoring new skills to scouts. I've shared in their ups and downs. I've watched them grow and learn along the way. I can point to the gray hairs caused by these two scouts. But what you can't see is the joy in my heart. These once rowdy Cub Scouts are now the two incredible young men you see here today. They have joined the ranks of other famous Eagle Scouts: Neil Armstrong, Mike Rowe, Steven Spielberg. I would be remiss if I did not mention Ben Armiker and Mr. David Gregory. No pressure. Becoming an Eagle Scout is not the end of a journey. It is the beginning. With the rank of Eagle Scout, you have a lifetime of responsibility. So there are a few other organizations that have recognized Levi and Ashton for their earning the Eagle rank, and I'd like to read a couple of those. This is from the president of the National Grange. So I'll read one from Ashton. This is, Dear Ashton, congratulations on your achievement of the rank of Eagle Scout. Your project of upgrading the reader board at Urban Grange 377 will benefit the Grange by enhancing the appearance of the front hall as well as enabling better advertising of Grange events. The bench and walkway are a beautiful addition to the hall and I'm sure will be enjoyed by members for years. I'm pleased that you are active in the Urban Grange, currently serving as gatekeeper. I hope you will continue your service to the Grange and your community in the future. I'm sure the leadership abilities you learned through the Eagle Project and your Grange membership will serve you well throughout your life. Congratulations and best wishes. Betsy Huber, President, National Grange. I just want to come up, I'll hand these to you. Come on, Ash, Levi. You guys stay up here so I got some more stuff. Yeah. This letter was written by a former Troop 182 Eagle Scout. And this one's for Levi. Levi, congratulations on earning your Eagle rank. You are now part of a small group of men and women who have demonstrated their thoughtfulness, drive, and leadership to those around them in a way that is exceptional. The path to Eagle, much like a hiking trail, has been set by the markers of your previous ranks and was full of routes to your trip. Tight squeezes obstructing your goals and obstacles which required working together with your friends in order to surpass them. You have navigated that trail and you're ready for the next. The end of this phase of your scouting career may be a bittersweet one. You may be relieved or disappointed to find that there are fewer patches to collect in many careers. Patches? Or that polar bear swims are rare occurrences. Your mentors and peers will change as well, and I encourage you to continue to find people in your life who constructively challenge you. who respect you, and most importantly, who you can trust. Earning your Eagle is not a free pass for future opportunity and should instead be thought of as a mark which other people may see. Noted at the top of your resume or mentioned in passing when talking with a manager, it demonstrates your skills and achievements which have been certified by others and can be trusted by those familiar with scouting. Remember to demonstrate those skills on the trail you choose, regardless of whether people you know whether people know you have earned your Eagle rank or not. At the end of the day, it matters less where you learn those skills and more that you demonstrate and execute them. You may find as you continue down future trails toward new goals that you meet other people who have reached Eagle as well. They can be anyone, from the person sitting next to you preparing to launch a rocket, to a classmate in college, or a member of your unit in a branch of the armed forces. They may be from a different council and will have had their own scouting experience, but you will both share the same underlying tenets of scouting. Ask them what their Eagle project was, and share your camping stories. It is these unique and simultaneously shared experiences which bind us together and bring us to smile and laugh. I have found time and time again across my classes and work that the skills I grew along the path to my Eagle rank are invaluable. I can only hope that you will find this to be the case on the path you walk. The next trail to take may not be clear, but remember to check your map and think about where you want to go. You've already made it this far, and there's so much more to explore around every corner. So this letter was written by Matthew Batchelor, and he currently now works for SpaceX. So this next one is from the Supreme Lodge of the Knights of Pythias, and they sent a certificate of achievement to both scouts. They weren't able to be here tonight due to COVID and lots of other things going on in their lodge, but they did send a patch. Don't let Ben see it. So it says, Dear Ashton Lemie, it has come to the attention of this office that you've earned the high honor of becoming an Eagle Scout. It is with much pleasure that we extend our heartiest congratulations on your accomplishments and present you with a certificate of achievement, along with a pocket patch, which we trust you will wear with pride. Inasmuch as the Boy Scouts of America and the Fraternal Order of Knights of Pythias have similar doctrines and beliefs. Pythian knighthood is based upon the true and trusting friendship between Damon and Pythias of ancient Greek history. Friendship, or mutual confidence, is the strongest bond of union between man and man. It only exists where honor has an abiding place. As the ideal knight of olden time was the personification of all the higher, nobler attributes of man's nature, the candidate for knighthood had to prove himself worthy of acceptance by those who valued friendship, bravery, honor, justice, and loyalty. So charity and benevolence, and we strive to gather into our fraternity men who appreciate the meaning of those principles and who are willing to practice them in their journey through life. Your noble dedication to work toward the betterment of mankind through good deeds is greatly to be admired, and we applaud your success. From the Supreme Secretary, Ellen Morris. That's only a fraction of the letters that they received. You'll see the rest of them out in the dining hall because we couldn't read them all and put them all in here, so you'll be able to enjoy those. I believe they're in a 3-ring binder out in the dining hall at the front of the room. It is now time for the highlight of this evening's ceremony, the presentation of the Eagle Award. Eagle is the highest and most coveted award in all of Scouting, and is the last major step in the advancement program. Each Scout will now be asked to pledge to the basic Code of Scouting. David, can you please come up?
All right, Mr. Salgado, this is for you. Please respond to the following questions. Do you, Levi Salgado, believe in the aims and purposes of the Scouts BSA program, a movement of character building and citizenship training?
Yes.
A program that helps Scouts get along with others and helps them find a worthy use of their skills and knowledge?
Yes.
Do you promise to do your best to obey the Scout oath and law?
I do.
Ben, will you come forward, please?
Ashton, this is for you. Will you please respond to the following questions? Do you, Ashton Lemie, believe in the aims and purposes of the Scouts BSA program, a movement of character building and citizenship training?
Yes.
A program that helps Scouts get along with others and helps them find a worthy use of their skills and knowledge?
Yes.
Do you promise to do your best and obey the Scout oath and law?
I do.
Thank you.
Before I deliver the charge and oath to each one of these fine gentlemen, I would like anyone in the room who has earned their Eagle Scout Award to please stand during the delivery of the charge and oath. Levi, Ashton, please come forward. Face the audience. I will now deliver the Eagle Scout charge. Before I do that, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is David Gregory. I'm the former Scoutmaster of Troop 182, and I'm a current Assistant Scoutmaster. And before everything gets said and done and everybody goes their separate ways, let me just take the moment to say how very proud I am of these two young men. It's been an honor and a privilege to be a part of their journey along the trail to Eagle Scout. And I am wholeheartedly impressed with all the hard work and ethics and morals that's been involved with these two young men. And if this is any reflection of our future, I know we're in good hands. So now I'll begin with the charge. Becoming an Eagle Scout is a great accomplishment. Being an Eagle Scout is one of honor and responsibility. You are marked men. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with a solemn dedication. Be a servant leader. Lift up every task you do and every office you hold to the high level of service to God and to your fellow man. So live and serve that those who know you will be inspired. We have too many who use their strength and their brains to exploit others to gain selfish ends. I charge each of you to be among those who dedicate their skills and ability to common good. Help keep America on a solid foundation of clean living, honest work, unselfish citizenship, and reverence. What others may do, you will leave behind a record which every other scout may be justly proud. Okay, Levi, will you give the scout sign? Ashton, will you give the scout sign? I need each of you together to repeat after me. I reaffirm my allegiance
I reaffirm my allegiance
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best
I will do my best
to make my training an example,
to make my training an example.
my rank and my influence count strongly
My rank and my influence count strongly
for better scouting
for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop and in my community,
in my troop and in my community
and in my contents
and in my contents
and in my contacts
and in my contacts
with other people.
with other people.
To this I pledge
To this I pledge
my sacred honor.
my sacred honor.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Now have Ron come forward.
Eric and Jeremy, please, to the front. So we are now going to present you with your Eagle Medal. And we also have your badge.
Nothing to see here.
Your official card. Thank you. So, Levi, give you a dad pin and a mom pin.
Oh, that's cool. It actually says mom on it.
Along with that, the Eagle rank, when a scout earns that, they have to, as Ben said earlier, have to earn 21 merit badges. And out of those 21, 13 are Eagle required, and then the other 8 are electives. And then there's more, because there's 138 of them. And so as you earn more above and beyond the required for Eagle, you get a palm for every 5 merit badges that you earn above that. So Levi Actually, got a few more than 26, but not quite there for the next one, but we're almost there. So he earned a palm, and that palm actually can go once you sew on the knot, and there it can go on the knot. There you go. Congratulations. Yes. I'm running this part of it instead of Ron. Come on up. Ron, if you would.
Pay attention.
I think he covered that, most of that. If anybody has any questions. David, would you like to present the pin this time?
Love to.
All right. You want to start? Okay.
Pictures.
Oh, you already got the neckerchief? Hey, you guys are getting out of order. Okay, let's go with the pin first. Yep. And as Ron's not quite an Eagle Scout, that palm, there's two different colors he didn't mention. There's gold and there's silver. Now we would think gold is more than silver, which is actually not the case. It's inverse. Bronze, excuse me, not silver. I didn't earn any of these either. So David here actually has earned one, so he could just tell us all. But they actually go on the metal, not on the patch. So, you want to present that to Mr. Ashton? Did we get any photo ops on the last family?
I think,
You did?
I think Cherie was taking it.
Okay. All right. Are we ready? Yeah. Okay.
Ow, no, just joking.
Please don't. So congratulations. One more item to remember this moment by. Mr. David. Yes.
And we'll be presenting Mr. Ashton with 2 Eagle Scout palms, a bronze and a gold. For, as it was explained earlier, for having gone above and beyond the required amount for Eagle Scout. Overachiever awards. And these are to be worn on your actual Eagle Scout medal.
Like Mr. David has. Congratulations.
Will Levi and Ashton please come up to the front?
That was your first test.
Okay.
Testing. Is it working? No. Hello? Okay, is that working?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. If you don't already know me, my name's Ashton, and I'm one of the Eagle Scouts along with Levi right here. Today I'm up here talking about my mentor. So, many of you may not know what the mentor pin is for though. So basically this pin is meant for someone special to me who I'd like to thank for being the most important, helpful, and influential person on my way to Eagle Scout. So I have many people who could fit this category that supported me to get me to where I am today. But one name stood out to me, however, who since joining the troop has been a significant positive influence to me. So this person has been my biggest influence since I met him, which was probably about 6 years ago or so, when I was doing OA work at Camp Baker. So he joined the troop shortly after as an ASM, and I thought that was really cool because he doesn't even have a boy in the troop. He just joined to lead and repay what scouting gave to him in the past. He was helping me as I went up the ranks, scout to tenderfoot, tenderfoot to second class, so on. And then when I was life, the troop ended up splitting and left the original troop with like 3 scouts. He took the reins, or more, he was volunteered to take the reins. And so, amazingly, he handled the situation with calm rationale, and I thought that was really amazing. So, even though he talks a lot, and I mean a lot, I always listened to every word he said, and I always took it to heart. Overall, since he joined, this southern accented man has greatly influenced my path to Eagle, and that's why I believe that he is what I would call my mentor. David Gregory, could you please come up? This is my mentor. Thank you.
I'll just say thank you, since I was put on notice. But, no, it's been an honor and a privilege to work with Ashton. I will say, going back to what he said about the OA weekend, that was one of my first events, attending in the Oregon Trail Council, and I was immediately clued in to his work ethic and was impressed because he was so young and was outworking even the adults, and it's just, I think it's just a foreshadowing to what we can expect in the future from this young man. He's truly remarkable. I appreciate it. It's an honor. Thank you.
I've known my mentor for many years, and he's been an incredible impact on my life and the direction that I've chose to live. He's been a part of my journey for so many experiences, ones that we planned on our own and took on our own journey. Everything from 30-mile bike riding trips to really tough but incredible backpacking trips. He's been a part of so many Scouts' lives, but he's impacted my life in a very big way. Ron has been an amazing mentor for me over the past several years, and he began being a part of it in Cub Scouts. He's been a merit badge counselor, an Eagle Project mentor, and now finally Scoutmaster of Troop 182. Can you please come forward? It's been amazing sharing these experiences with you, and your guidance has taught me to strive to be the best person that I try to be, and has encouraged me to continue being a part of the scouting program this long. Thank you for being my mentor.
So, David had to set a precedent, make a speech.
I was for a short one.
Well, I can be much more brief. So Levi has just been an awesome scout from Cub Scouts all the way up till now. And this summer, we went to the summit to West Virginia, and I got to have some really great, awesome experiences with all of the scouts. And I think I said it a little bit earlier before, knowing Levi and even Ashton has been, Levi talked about the impact on his life. But truly, the impact I feel has been on mine. So, congratulations.
I'd also like to thank the Grange and all of the parents here and the parents that aren't here for supporting my journey and all of these scouts that are here tonight in their own paths throughout their lives. It's a lot of work. I've seen it with my own parents and the scout leaders. It is really awesome what you all do. It impacts all of us to a very large degree, and I thank you. I also would like to thank my family for being there to support me. I've had to bug them and ask them for support many times throughout the years when things have been frustrating, like when it was very difficult to clean out the mac and cheese from the pot, and that was just so hard. And that just was really a big problem for me. And especially, the scouts that were there with me. I've had, since joining, I joined pretty much when we moved to Oregon from California, and the friends that I made joining the troop, I'm still friends with today. It's pretty much been my friends all the way through. Even friends that have left Scouts, I still talk to them every day. Scouts has been a very big impact on my life, and I'd like to thank everyone that's been a part of it.
Hi again, I guess. First, I'd like to thank you all for coming, to share in this special event with Levi and I. Neither of us would be here without the majority of the people in this room. I'm here to thank some of the people who have helped me achieve Eagle. So the adults in the troop are great leaders, they're great people, every single one of them. I love them, and I've gotten to know them really well throughout every meeting, every camp out, how they've encouraged me, nudged me forward to scouting for their kids. I think it's really amazing. Thank you all for the time and effort that you guys put in for me to be standing here right now. All the scouts out there, the ones I grew up with in my patrol, the scouts in the troop right now, remember to stay on the path to Eagle. There are definitely some hardships I've experienced myself. One that comes to mind is Hardesty. I was with Levi on that. It was a 10-mile trek with my dad, Levi, and Levi's dad. And we just expected a quick day trip to the top and back. It did not turn out that way. We ended up waist deep in snow, almost at the top. We sort of gave up, not really, but we stopped at the top to eat some food. I remember we brought Subway sandwiches, and I think those were probably the best sandwiches I'd ever had. And that sort of reminds me of this saying, if you work hard for something, then it's gonna taste good, sort of. So those sandwiches were really amazing. And sort of the point of this, scouting isn't pointless in the sweat. So there's lots of life skills that I've learned, and I'm probably gonna take with me throughout my life. And most people that don't join scouting, they're not gonna take those things with them. They haven't learned them. It just prepares me better for life. And I feel like I'm gonna do really good with the knowledge I've learned in scouting. Scouts has prepared me to not only be independent, but it also taught me to lead other people. And it taught me to be hardworking, to have a good work ethic. My bad. And I probably wouldn't have the same skills without scouting. And I don't think I'd be the same person that I am today. So I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's ever been involved with scouting, and thank you to the scouting program for all it has done to me. Thank you.
Okay. So I have a few special gifts for Ashton and Levi as we send them off with gobs and gobs of frames and letters and patches. So these are your actual certificates for Eagle, which we didn't get to you earlier, but you'll be able to take a photo op, hold those later. There's a couple other letters. There was a letter, forgot to show, this is from the city of Eugene.
Oh, wow.
So from the mayor. So it says, in recognition of your outstanding contribution and service to your community and for achieving the rank of Eagle Scout through your participation with Scouts BSA Troop 182, Mayor Lucy Venus, and a pin. You get a pin. You each get one of those. So the troop wanted to do something for you that would last a lifetime. So NISA is the National Eagle Scout Association, and that the committee and the adult leadership and the troop decided that they wanted to make sure that you could be a member of NISA for the rest of your life. So Mr. David says he has to pay every year. So,
I buy mine in 3-year increments.
so we at Troop provided you with a lifetime membership for NISA. So this is for Ashton, that's a lifetime membership, and then that one's for Levi. So that will keep you connected with the scouting community and the Eagle Scout community as well. And there are some benefits from there, as well as scholarships and other things.
So thank you.
Yeah.
You guys get a special square knot for that too.
Yes.
Yep.
Again, don't let that happen. So, Levi is really excited about this. Nintendo sent a letter. So, I don't know how Nintendo knew that there were such gamers, but they spend probably more time on the computer playing games than schoolwork. So, got a letter from there. One last thing. This I want to present to you. This is the 2021 Eagle Scout coin. It says, once an eagle, always an eagle. And that one, give you each coin. Shiny. Yeah, it's very shiny. It's real. It's real.
How much does it sell for?
Who asked that?
And then, oh, did not bring my glasses. It's tough getting old. So this says, once an eagle, always an eagle. The same thing as that one. This is another coin. This is for me as Scoutmaster Troop 182 for you. So on the back it says, "You will promise on my honor I will do my best to make my training an example, my rank and my influence count strongly for better scouting. To this I pledge my sacred honor."
Wow.
Thank you. And one last thing. One last thing.
Oh wait, there's more.
There's more. See, these are really cool. They're certificates, and I'll show this certificate. This is the flag of the United States of America. For you. So what's special about this? This is to certify that the accompanying flag was flown over the United States Capitol. This flag was flown at the request of Honorable Peter DeFazio, Member of Congress, in recognition of the contributions, outstanding achievements, and leadership ability of both Ashton and Levi, as evidenced by attaining the rank of Eagle Scout on August 19, 2021. So someone raised this flag above the Capitol, lowered it, packaged it, sent it off. And now it's yours.
That type of fly. I thought it was just a plane. That's not special.
So, yeah, that scout running around the gym all the time, this is what. So, these are your flags. Okay. That's it. That's all I have. So I hope you treasure those for the rest of your life.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Ray will now give our closing prayer. Please prepare in the manner you are accustomed.
First, a brief speech. I just wanted to say thank you to all the parents and the volunteers that make scouting possible. The scouting community here in Oregon is really great. And to the Grange here, Troop 182, when we first started, was across town, and we're losing our charter and home, and Irving Grange here graciously accepted chartering us, and the troop has since moved here. We got an equipment shed, and it's really a great facility. It's really a great blessing to the boys and to the troop to be able to meet, and so we want to definitely thank them for putting up with a bunch of youth in the building every week. And again, just to thank all of the Scoutmasters, David, Ben, and Ron, for all of their efforts. Through the years, a lot of hours in planning and a lot of trips, and a lot of vacation time that they couldn't otherwise take with their families. Also to all the mothers out there that spend lots of shuttling around. I know my wife has spent many hours home alone while we're off running around doing our scouting adventures, and that's where summers go sometimes. But I think the culmination is a great experience for these youth to be able to go through this time. To all the scouts and parents that are still on the journey, don't give up. Levi, I don't know, about $1 for every time he wanted to quit scouting. We could be really close to retirement now. It's a journey, and it's a hard journey, and just having a bunch of boys get together, and you tell them, you guys figure out where you're going to cook, what you're going to eat, who's going to clean, and let them go at it and figure out how to work together. It's difficult, and they struggle, and but in the end, they found out a way to make it work, and that was very important. I always told Levi when he was frustrated and just felt like quitting, it's like, someday you're going to be on a job somewhere, and you're not going to get to pick who your coworker is, and if they're a difficult person to work with, you're going to have to figure it out. You got to get the job done. You got to figure out a way to get it done. So this has been a great experience for him and for me to be part of scouting and to take that journey with him. So just thank you to everybody that's involved for all your efforts, and encouragement to all those that are on the journey to don't give up. Now, say a quick closing prayer. You want to prepare yourself in the manner in which you heard this time. Dear God, I want to just thank you for this opportunity, for all the youth involved, and for all the folks in the community. Watch over and keep us the days ahead. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Oh, ask again. So I echo everything that Ray said. That for all the scout leaders that we have in this room, could you please stand? So these are the people that Haven's a scout leader. She's just excited.
I'm just a committee person. You work for it. You work for it.
So all of the people that are standing are what made this work. So just want to give
organization
a round of applause for those. Is there anyone else that would? So we're done, dismissed. No.
My OA name it means keeper of scouting heritage, and I'm here to speak to the future because I always thought that Eagle was, a destination and an ending, but I want to reiterate that it's also a beginning. And I kind of walked away from scouting for 20 years, and I regret that to this day. So my message in closing is stay connected to scouting, and that's why I voted to give you guys that gift of the NISA membership, so you have that connection. Check into those scouting council offices. If life takes you to another state, another community, check into scouting in that community. See what's going on. See if there's a good fit there. Don't turn your back on it entirely just because you made Eagle and it's a destination. The reason you had mentors is because they didn't. They kept with it and they returned and made that honor and distinction of paying it forward. So that's my message moving to the future. Thank you.
Real quick, before I ask if anybody else wants to speak, I wanted to say what Ben's trying to say is just because you're at your destination doesn't mean it has to be the end of your journey. David, would you like to come up and speak?
There's not enough time.
Okay, well, I would like to thank everyone for attending tonight's Eagle Court of Honor. All guests are invited to have desserts and snacks in the dining hall immediately after the flag ceremony. All scouts should remain in this hall for cleanup. While in the dining hall, please don't hesitate to enjoy the 2 displays we have set up for Levi and Ashton. If you haven't already, please sign the cards at the entrance before you leave. Thank you. Color guards. Warnings. Okay, audience, please rise. You all non-scouting headgear. Color guard, attention, forward march. Color guard, halt. Color guard, prepare to retire the colors. Retire the colors. Color guard, about, face. Color guard, forward march. Salute. Or hand over your color guard, please halt. Okay, audience dismissed. Color guard dismissed.